What up, y'all? Welcome back to the Top Rope Boys. It's your boy, like always, the EST of the DMV, the Chocolate City Saint, the left-handed destruction, the Potter of all worlds, the Bajan Bulldozer, the Cameroonian Nightmare. Y'all, it's Stef. And, you know, we here. My boys is here. We are missing our Oracle. Shout out to Sears. He's taking a little week off, get some rest. We love you, buddy. But, we got my guy. We got a TRB OG, my right-hand man, the host with the most. Rique, where you at, my boy?
I'm here. Oh wow. I will say life keeps taking me away from the pod, and I'm sorry about that. It's always something in this lifetime. But you know what I'm saying? I'm happy to be back, happy to see the guys. You feel me? It's been a lot going on. And I'm happy to I'm always happy to be here. This is our show. I love it. So happy to be back. You feel me?
God. And he was so good last week that we had to bring him back again. We had to run it back. My brother Vaughn is in the building. Vaughn, what's up with you?
Yo, what's good, Top Rope? What's good, Stef? What's good, Rique?
Yep.
Glad to be back. Last week was fun. Like last time, I've been thinking about this all day. So, not for me rambling. Like, I'm glad to be back, y'all. So let's get into it.
Let's get into it. All right, brother. Last week, we all know what happened. We had to take a little trip down below. We had to go down under. We had to hit Crown Jewel. Now a lot happened. First off, let's just start with the Roman Reigns Bronson Reed Australian street fight. Now, me personally, I was surprised that Bronson got the win. I know we made our predictions last week on the pod, but I really didn't think that they were going to let Bronson Reed pin Roman Reigns. But hometown advantage. I get it.
He's so glad they did because, like, honestly, I thought he was going to get the win in the first match, or I thought he had a better chance in the first match. But obviously, like you said, you're in Australia, you got Auszilla, you feel me? And honestly, it was a rub that he definitely deserved. And you know what I'm saying? It helps him look more powerful, helps his credibility, and it also helps give us a bigger vision of what this blood alignment is about to be now, considering what happened after the match. So I mean, definitely a decent contest for the two guys involved. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? I think they did the right thing, giving Bronson the win there. It felt real, felt believable. You feel me? And obviously you have the Usos and the rest of the division involved and all that good stuff. But shout out to Bronson Reed. It's a beautiful win for him.
Man, boys, we are back. The bloodline story is picking up again. Not that, my family tree, not the Team version, like the bloodline is back. So, yeah, like like last week on the pod, I kind of called like Bronson winning after the Oracle put something in my ear, that Bronson's gonna pull it out. But solid match, not too crazy in the ring performance wise, but it was super fun. Roman pulling out random Australian sports equipment during the match was
The
crazy.
rugby gear was insane.
Yeah,
Like the mid-match acknowledgement. It was fun. Like I was geeking watching that match the whole time. And like I said, the shenanigans with Jay spearing Roman, like I said, is adding some more fuel to the bloodline story, which kind of been like, in my opinion, like lacking recently. So I'm just glad that we're getting some cinema back. And Roman's goofy for telling him that he don't want to see him till Christmas. So like uh so I'm excited, man. The bloodline's clicking back again, so I'm excited.
just want to say too, because along with what he was saying after the match, he was saying these people think I can't do shit on my own.
Brother, you never have.
I just want to be very, 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 very serious for a second. We have at least 5 years of evidence that say you can't. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, you've benefited from the numbers game your entire career, basically.
Yeah.
But I'm not trying to discredit Roman for what he's done. But I'm like, if you look at everything, like even a couple examples, like it was Clash at the Castle, I think, and you had Drew facing Roman for the title or whatever. Drew
had him dead to rights until Solo popped out.
Who comes out? Solo. You feel me? WrestleMania. He's about to lose. After Solo already gets kicked out of the goddamn match, Solo helps him win a WrestleMania. Like, There have been numerous cases. Jay is about to beat him in tribal combat to win the title. Who helps him out? Jimmy
The
Uso.
gym.
Yeah.
Like we can go down the list here. You've almost never did shit by yourself. And when the odds are actually even, he doesn't do that well. Like, you know, at WrestleMania 40, you feel me? When Cody started getting the Cody letters, John Cena and the Undertaker and everybody, when he had equal help, Roman couldn't pull it out. So it's like, you say people think you can't do shit on your own, but it's like,
You don't think we know.
like the evidence suggests that fully. So it's like, what are we talking about here?
Nah, for real. Oh my god! And the thing is that, like, even before all of the bloodline shit, you had Dean and you had Seth rocking with you.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah. Putting out your tables every week.
like what the fuck?
God. You were known for a 3-man powerbomb for a reason.
You feel me? Like y'all never heard of a 1v1. Like, what the hell?
Oh God. But no, man. I think Vaughn's exactly right. Like, the bloodline story is cooking again, and bro, I think that this is just gonna push Jay even farther off the deep end. And I just wanna send prayers out to Big Jim. He already dealing with stuff at home. You know, he trying to welcome in a new child, and then he got to deal with this bullshit
On a weekly basis.
Oh God.
Literally.
But man, let's get to the next match. So we had Tiffany Stratton go up against Stephanie Vaquer for the Women's Crown Jewel Championship. Man, this match was short as shit. It felt really like odd.
See, that was really my initial reaction. Not even the win, not even the action, but like I was like, damn, that's it.
Something was missing. Something was missing.
Like, what was it,
short.
like 9 minutes long? I was like, I mean,
yeah, like
fair.
9, 7, something.
I was like, fair, you know.
I mean, shoot, I was telling y'all, I was saying this all last pod. There's no way you could tell me that Tiffany Stratton could beat Stephanie Vaquer. So shit, if it was a quick win. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, for sure. Like in no world was Tiffany going to win this match. Obviously, you know, and obviously, I will say, like, it was they packed in what they could in that little bit of time, and they did a really, really great job with it. Obviously,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. But damn, I just feel like they deserved a little bit more time than that. But hey, I guess not. I don't know.
Yeah, because like what's funny, last week I said Tiffany was going to win just because I feel like Triple H loves Tiffany. Because like,
valid.
but like, look, I got to run. Like, she's undefeated for like for the past year or so. Like, and then
Roughly, yeah. Stephanie's the first person to beat her in like
for a hot
she
minute.
got the belt.
Yeah, so I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I want Stephanie to win, but I feel like Tiffany's going to win. Tiffany, but like I said, like good match. Like I said, good match. Just super short. It was some good moves. Tiffany has like that stalling like suplex backbreaker that looks crazy.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. So I mean, like I said, short match, but for what it was, I mean, it was decent. It was alright. It was alright.
I need someone to come take the belt off Tiffany though. I'm not gonna lie. Like
immediately, swiftly, now, like. And honestly, I will say, like, it's not even like her fault. Like, the issue has just been her booking. Because my thing is, like, if you just let her do the shit she's doing at NXT, like being like the mean girl, then it would have worked. But you got her being like halfway babyface, and it's like she's not a babyface, bro.
I think it's because of the fact that she's so fucking over with the crowd. So
she'll be over regardless, though. That's what's frying me. She's gonna be over no matter what.
Yeah.
Like, just let her do her thing. Like, let her be in her natural element. Because she's already a fantastic performer. But, like, just let her lean into her personality or what worked when she was in NXT. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's right there. Y'all trying new shit for no reason.
Yeah, she got a catchphrase now, so she's in the deep end. Like, she got a crowd reaction too with that. So, yeah,
bro,
she's in the deep end.
Every time she suggests changes to her character, they be asking her, hey, you realize that Tiffy Time merch is selling, right?
You feel me? Like, we can't stop that train, baby. I'm so sorry.
Oh man. Speaking of someone who sells hella merch, let's talk about this Cody and Seth match, dog. So First off, knowing what I know about what happens on Monday, the fact that Seth, first of all, very happy that Seth won, but the fact that Seth went to such depths to get this dub is funny as hell because
Man,
it's so funny as hell.
bro, because like I don't even remember what the actual record was before the match started. I know it was something crazy.
23-0 if we count
Was
live.
was it that many? Okay, it was something crazy. It was like 20 something. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
Seth has to be desperate at a point because like this man came back to the company, beat you 3 times in a row clean. The last time he did it with one arm.
And a torn pec.
Brother. I mean, if Seth would have lost again to Cody Rhodes, it just oh my god, that would have been catastrophic. But it was obviously another quality match between the two. I think the match was probably lasted like fucking 25, 30 minutes. It was a long match. But you know what I'm saying? You had the wristwatch involved and some more shit going on. Like they were going at it for
bro,
sure.
the coast to coast headbutt
and the fucking super stomp.
Yeah.
Like, bro was not playing at all.
No. I really believe that Seth was trying to put Cody on the t-shirt. Because that coast to coast headbutt looked like it hurt.
That was fucking vicious.
And then the fucking coast to coast, which we'll revisit later on, like, he was just pulling shit out. Like, that man ain't never did a coast to coast. I ain't never seen Seth Rollins act like that. Ever.
I'm not gonna lie. I think this was Seth's audition to be the undisputed champion, dog. I really do.
Man. Something.
It was good. You got like a Avalanche Crossroads, like
anybody try anything. Stuff, I will say though, I do like how they're pairing these matches with the Crown Jewel title, like to kind of make the Crown Jewel title kind of make it feel like it means something when it kind of really doesn't mean shit.
It doesn't.
You know, but yeah. I'll appreciate it from that perspective.
I think it's the thing of like, I'm not gonna lie. At this point, they're trying to make it seem like, hey, we know that this has no real implications for the rest of the year that we're telling story-wise, and this is just kind of like its own pocket, like side quest type thing. Mm-hmm. So if we're gonna do this, at least let's have people really fucking hoop, and especially
for sure
if you got folks up at 8:00 in the fucking morning,
bro.
Man.
So the fact that we got, first of all, people are not going to talk about this, but Cody has been on a match run as of late. And, of course, because of the status he's in, they aren't going to talk about it. If you talk about the SummerSlam match, you talk about the fucking Palooza match, this match, he's going at a high level. It's not.
I will say the thing about that, though, like, people aren't really acknowledging it because Cody's been doing this shit since he's been back. Yeah. Like, I will say something about Cody might not be like the best wrestler in the world or even in the company, but like he's always going to give 125%. Like he wrestles every match, like every match means something. So that's the one thing that I will give Cody credit for. Like he's always going to get, like he gave us a 5-star match with a torn pec.
Yeah.
So like he carries that energy in every single match he wrestles, whether it be on Raw, whether it be a non-title match, whatever. So it's like he just shows again. Same thing with Seth. Like they're always going to go out and cook no matter what, even when they might be hurt or whatever the case is, no matter what the stakes is. So think about Cody, man. Like he claims to be QB1, and he conducts himself as if. So it's like, hey.
Oh God, I ain't mad at it. He definitely, even though he took the loss, he definitely cemented himself and his status.
For sure.
Yeah, I can think of like a bad Cody match as he's been back, where it's like his fault. Like he had a pawn that probably been sloppy, but Cody, like you said, always go out there and like does his thing. So yeah, Cody's gonna be one.
All right, man. If we talking match of the year contenders, we gotta talk about this one from this past week. Man, the Never Seen 17. My GOAT, who's going to have me crying on December 13th, went up against the phenomenal one, the face of total nonstop action, the ace of the Bullet Club, you feel me? First off, that intro had me in tears, dog. in fucking tears.
And you can see it on everyone's faces too, man. It was. See, even though this match was basically just thrown together, it still felt so worth it and so meaningful no matter what.
And I will say, I hate the fact that they tried to erase the SmackDown match. I despise it because
I hate that too. I was really watching that match the other day. I'm like, every match they've had, I think they've had like 4. Well, before Saturday, they had like four one-on-one matches, and I'm like, every match they've had has been a banger.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about here? Like, stop trying to be revisionist. Like, the match happened. It was good. It exists. Like, what the fuck?
No, you said like you go ahead. You go ahead.
They've got 5 bangers, dog. That's all. Like straight down the middle. 5 fucking bangers.
Yeah, well, like I said, I think when that match gave me chills, like I don't know, like the introduction, these like multiple callbacks to everything. Like I don't know, like I felt like a kid again watching that match. Like that match was surreal. Like
and
it was
me,
great.
like as someone who's been like a TNA fan for a long time, seeing AJ's gear, bro, I was like, oh shit.
Oh yeah.
It's one of those, man. Like, damn.
Bro, when he came out, the gear itself was so fucking beautiful, dog. Because that was what his Bound for Glory 05 gear.
Something like that. Sounds about right. The thing that got me though was like, I'm looking at him, I'm like, damn, he's like really fucking super jacked now.
No, for real.
Because like if you look at the original gear and look at it now, I'm like, he's like, he looked like he ate AJ Styles.
He's busting through the scene.
like AJ is huge. Like not fat, but like he's like, gosh, like a damn truck.
He's fucking yoked.
But yeah, and like you were talking about, like all the callbacks, all the finishes you had. Like you had Kazarian stuff in there, Christopher Daniels stuff in there, Samoa Joe stuff. You had Bray Wyatt stuff, CM Punk stuff. Like you had all types of shit. Now, I will say my favorite moment from the match was like when you had all the fireflies in the arena, and John just looked up and just started smiling. I was like, "Damn!"
Talking on the heartstrings a little bit.
And that's the thing.
They had
like
me for a second, bro. They had me. I ain't gonna lie.
That's the thing. Even though this match, like you said, was thrown together and it had a build, the storytelling in and of itself, just based off the legacy and everything. Personally, I think as far as storytelling, this might be one of the best storytelling matches we've seen so far this year.
Yeah,
I can agree.
Because the way it was constructed, like you can tell these are two guys that have the utmost respect for each other. Mr. WWE, Mr. TNA, you know, guys that joined worlds, you know, two top alpha male type of guys, number one guys. And, you know what I'm saying, just bridging that gap, how they've been doing it. And it's literally like, I remember thinking this match could never, ever happen. Yeah. And then now we've seen it 5 times. And it's like, damn. Wrestling is in a beautiful place right now. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, it was definitely like one of the cooler matches of the year for sure. Like it was beautiful. Like Vaughn said, I just felt like a kid just watching this shit all over again. It was beautiful. Man,
did anyone else think of the SmackDown Live era? Just hearing the face that runs the place all over again?
Hell yeah. Man, that's when I was locked in on SmackDown. That 2016 to 2018 era of SmackDown, man, shit.
Beautiful times. Time. I still think that feud that was going on between Cena, AJ, and Dean was probably one of the best feuds of that era.
For sure.
You had fucking Samoa Joe trying to beef with Jeff Hardy during that time. So
yeah, I remember that.
Not even off topic, but who you think AJ's final opponent going to be? Because he's retiring next year too, right? So who think his final opponent be?
Oh. I'll tell you who I think is. I'll tell you who I think
is. See, the thing about it is like you would think naturally that it should be John Cena. You would think that as far as the Fed part goes. Now it's difficult because I would like him to because I'm trying to figure out like how many like TNA guys could he like wrestle in this time, or like I'm talking about like guys from the past. You feel me? Because like everyone's retiring though, so it's like
yeah.
I'm not
where
gonna
can we
lie.
realistically go with AJ Styles for? Because he, like I said in the group chat, like he deserves the same treatment John Cena's getting.
Oh yeah,
I
he
don't
does
care.
easily.
He deserves the same treatment. I don't care. Give him a world title run. I don't give a shit.
Yes.
You feel
Yeah.
me? I listen. January makes 10 years since he crossed the line, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm gonna need that entire run. I'm gonna need all of it.
Honestly, him and Cody at the Royal Rumble would be a great fucking match.
Honestly, and I would say though, if you want to have his last match, it could honestly be someone like Finn.
Oh,
His
that'd be
last,
fun.
his last match could definitely be against Finn, but if you ask me who I would want his last opponent to be, Leon Slater, Slammiversary 2026.
And I do believe, and that's funny because like I remember when AJ came out at Summerversary this year, and I was like, I could see this happening at some point just for the fuck of it.
Yep, set something up for that. Yeah,
Because I'm like, he should wrestle in TNA a few times, especially with his partnership going on. It will be a disservice not to.
I should give him a TNA strap, honestly.
He should go against Mike. Exactly. He should go against Frankie one last time. He should get.
Yeah. Give him the strap. Fuck it. Give him that TNA World title. Fuck it. Screw it. I don't care.
He could take the international championship off of Kazarian.
Yeah, to give him something in TNA, like
have him. Macklin already did that. Damn.
Yeah, I forgot that did happen. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. But yeah. Bro, so yeah. Good question.
Speaking of which, very very random. Before we get into the next shit, and I apologize for cutting everybody off so fucking quickly, but Frankie getting a 2-week reign just so he could show up with the belt on WWE TV fucking blows me. That's all. That's really all. Because Steve could have benefited from that so much more. But anyway, since we're talking TNA shit, let's just hop right into Bound for Glory. And we already talked about Leon Slater, so honestly, let's just start with the dream match, and then we can go from the rest. Devon Slater went up against, Javon Evans went up against Leon Slater. I done merged them two brothers together.
Man,
what else can we say except, hey, I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I don't give a fuck what Wrestling Observer Newsletter says. I don't give a fuck what Busted Open says. I don't give a fuck what Meltzer says. I don't give a fuck what none of these motherfuckers say. That is a 5-star match for me.
No, it is.
5 stars.
It 100% was. There's no question about it. Literally, the only negative thing you could say about it was the ending.
Yeah.
Literally, the only negative part.
And even the ending wasn't that bad. Was it unexpected? Yeah. Was it what we wanted? No. But it makes, in a logical side of things, it makes sense because, like we talked about off camera, it protects both of their characters, gives Dark State nuclear heat, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you attack those two, and then you attack the Hardys on NXT. Yeah, brother, you're cooked. About to boot the shit out of y'all.
Oh, God.
I think one of my favorite moments, was like, I think he was like, Javon was about to fake go for a chop, and then he ended up giving him a cutter. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
These boys scrapping. Okay.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm a fan of the flippity dippities, so they was out there going crazy with the acrobats.
I love me some flippy shit. Never
flippity dippities.
So yeah, like I don't know, just like two other guys on there and just put on a performance, man. Like I was glued to my chair the whole time, like I was locked in, and then I was kind of sick when they first stopped the time for a little bit because I was going to end with like a time limit run out, and then from that the time was pretty dope. But like I said, Dark State coming out left a little sour taste in my mouth, but like you said, like it's progressing more stuff. So I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, like I will say, like if you want to protect those two, that's fine. Because I will say a draw does suck. I will say that a draw sucks.
Yeah.
Like imagine sitting through like an Iron Man match for that shit to be a draw. Like no, you feel me? So it's like I get it.
Has there been an Iron Man match?
It kind of felt like one of those shoehorned kind of things that the Fed tends to do, but I'll let it rock because like y'all said, like logically, like it does like enhance some things. So I'll let it be. I'll let them cook.
Yeah,
I guess it's an
but
excuse to see more Leon and more Leon and Javon because no, they didn't finish the match, so it's more of a
Exactly.
excuse for them to run it again. So
They got to run it back at some point for sure.
can't wait. I can't wait for the two of them to run it back, dog. Their chemistry and the way how like it started off with them being buddy buddy. They're still buddy buddy afterwards, but the fact of them having this like brotherly like love for each other, then the intensity of it all. Like
yeah,
I was watching a clip from Nick Nemes' interview with CVV, and he was talking about how Leon implements the psychology of wrestling into each and every one of his matches, and you could see it. You could see it from both of them, honestly, because I don't even want to get this to just Leon. From how the dynamic of it all, Javon being like, "Oh, you trying to little bro me? You think just because this is you think just because this is your company that you gonna little bro me?" And then it starts to pick up more and more. Like the nuances of the match is kind of what I think makes it so entertaining, as well as, of course, the flippity dippities and things of that nature. Speaking of the flippity dippities, I just realized we will probably never get Javon Evans against Will Ospreay, and that's kind of sad.
I was very sad.
yeah, that man,
It's very sad. It's very sad, actually.
that's insane to think
I'm
about.
going to hold out hope for that though, because Will Ospreay is still young enough. So
Yeah.
I'll hold out hope for that.
If Will can stop being a company man for a bit,
Yes,
hey, I'd love
Man,
it.
I'm telling you, like, just honestly, I wish like because we had this conversation on one of our early episodes, like with the whole tribalism thing.
yeah.
Like, you guys could coexist. You can even compete if you want, but it's like y'all don't gotta be nasty to each other. Y'all don't gotta talk shit. Y'all don't gotta throw shots. Like, we're all here because we love wrestling. Can we all just be cool? Like, no, like for real,
Nah, I feel that. I feel that.
just chill for a second. Like,
Because it's so much wrestling that we can get. If we had like a WWE, AW Forbidden Door, that would blow up the internet. Like that would go
I'm
insane.
saying,
Like
Dude, that'd be so much money.
so much money,
money.
so much money.
All
Like,
right.
not even like no funnies. So much money.
All right.
Funny.
Where do you guys want to go? Hardys versus the Dudleys or Kelani Indy?
We can go Kalani Indy real quick.
It's on India.
Yeah. All right. So Kelani Jordan walked into Bound for Glory as NXT, not as the NXT recruit, who is the Knockouts World Champion. There we go. Perfected the fumble. Went up against Indy Hartwell. Now, I'm not gonna lie. If this was still Ash versus Elegance up against Indy, I would have said, "Oh, Indy got it. Indy could take the belt." But it's too early into Kaylani's reign. I think they want to really give her a real fleshed out reign.
And I was under the impression that like it was going to be a quick turnaround for her. I'm glad I was wrong. I'm very glad I was wrong. But I kind of had the same impression of like Trick Williams, like, okay, they're definitely going to lose these titles at Bound for Glory. TNA got to get this shit back. That's what I thought. Now, and then after seeing Kalani actually being on Team TNA, it's like, maybe she want to cook there a little bit longer. And I'm okay with that. You know, because she's definitely developing her character and she's getting better in the ring and on the mic and all that other good stuff. So, I mean, like, it's good. It's great for her. You feel me? Yeah. And honestly, whenever she's ready, you can bring her back and do whatever you got to do with her. But, hey, keep it going.
I think the same way how TNA has developed Trick Williams, and now I think before the TNA title was Trick, I was like, yeah, he could go to the main roster, but he could be a little bit shaky. Now, after this, yeah, he kind of has to. Like, there's no other trajectory for him, especially with how much he's growing. And I think the same can be said with Kelani by the end of all this.
Yeah, I'm like, he shouldn't be going after the NXT Championship anymore. Like, after Halloween Havoc, like, hang it up.
Yeah.
Halloween Havoc has to be the goodbye match.
Like, move him up at this point. You feel me? Because, like, he's already won the title twice. He was a North American champion. Like, there's nothing more to do. Move up.
Yeah.
Don't even waste anybody's time.
Yeah.
But like same thing with y'all. That, like I said, Kelani and Indy, like I didn't see a world where Kelani loses the belt that quick after just getting it, and I also see a world where Kelani loses the Indy. So I mean, I just going off that, I just think she's gonna take the belt off her just yet. So running back down the line, yeah, right down, let Kehlani cook.
I'm not gonna lie. Personally, the only person I want Kehlani to lose the belt to is Mara Sade, but it's too early for her.
You believe they kiss at emergence? Just saying.
WWW.
Yo, he gonna bring that up every time we talk about Shorty.
Dude, shit. Listen.
Kevin Knight and Vaughn.
That. Thank you.
Like, Kevin Knight and Vaughn's gonna have to run the ones at some point, bro.
Shit, because man,
hey, I'm not for whatever. Give me in the ring.
I will say before we get to the Hardy Boys, I do want to touch on the intergender war that was had, like the hardcore intergender war, like between Order 4. Dude, I just want to say Alicia Edwards is crazy as hell.
Oh God, psycho.
Like, the thing that keeps replaying in my mind is that tax spot when she got what was like a choke slam or somebody or something from her Agent Zero. I was like, oh,
you couldn't pay me.
Could not pay me.
Could not pay me enough, bro. I'm sorry. Like anything involving thumbtacks, bro, you got it.
Bro. I would have been like, hey, I've seen Mick Foley against Randy Orton. This shit is not gonna go well.
I've watched Abyss matches. I've watched ECW matches. I've watched death matches. Like I don't listen. Me, I love a good hardcore / Extreme Rules match. Personally, you feel me? That's great. But when we start dipping into things like thumbtacks and staples and like, okay,
bro,
at a certain point, all right, relax a bit.
You remember when Swerve every match he used to bring out that little goddamn staple gun? That shit was
that was the blick for a little bit.
Like got the blicky out here. Like what's going on?
Nah, bro. Oh my God. If we're talking about that spot, we also got to talk about Mustafa Ali when he did the 450 into the spike.
Yeah. That was a fun match. That match was really fun. Like I didn't have any high expectations for that match, but as it was going, I'm like, oh, this match is fun. This match is so much fun.
I'm known whenever we do get a chance to talk about TNA on this podcast or on any of our platforms, I'm known for being a hater of the system. I've called them on multiple occasions the worst stable in wrestling.
Moose.
If Moose has no haters, then I am in the ground.
If he has no haters, I'm not here.
But
I promise, where I was in the crowd, I had to have been the only one booing, except for Stef, who was like 3 seats behind me or 3 rows behind me. Like, boo! Like, whoop that trick! Like, I didn't care.
Yeah, some choice words. So from some people bringing that up, like it was just funny. Like his entrance and just
this guy.
That was hilarious.
One of these days, we have to post one video of that.
We have to. I got it. We have to.
Oh my God! It's just me saying all the horrible things to Moose.
You saw.
Because like I told Steph, like they're going to try to endear him to the crowd. Because I'm like, they got the old music. They said he was from Baltimore. He's not from Baltimore.
He's not.
He's never been from Baltimore. He's from PG County.
Yeah, he's from PG. I thought. Yeah.
I think he went to DeMatha. One of those schools. Like, he's from PG County, okay? And I knew they was going to try it. I'm like, I'm not rooting for this man.
I mean, they did the same thing for Top Dollar. I mean, so.
Like, come on, bro. Like,
I'm sorry, AJ France, my bad.
Like, hey. Copyright. Anyway. But nah, I did like that match, though. I fucked with that. Shout out to Order 4 in the system.
Yeah, shout out to Order 4 in the system. I wish that Order 4 had won, but still a really good fucking match.
Yeah. Yeah, but we can't all have what we want.
All right. You want to get into Hardy's Dudleys? Because
let's do it.
You know what, Rique? Go ahead. Give us the context. Give us the intro. We see the background.
Man, obviously, man, listen. You have 2 of the greatest tag teams of all time.
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Like if you were watching the Fed from 1999 to like 2002, you know what I'm talking about. Well, technically I wasn't because I was barely sentient. But either way, like you got the Hardy, you had the Hardy Boys, the Dudley Boys, Edge and Christian, TLC matches, ladder matches, table matches, all of it. The tag team division at that time were defined by those three teams.
Preacher.
And 20 plus years later, you know what I'm saying? It was a perfect way to end, a rivalry that's been a thing for the longest time. You feel me? So, they've wrestled all, over WWE tag team titles, WCW tag team titles, TNA tag team titles. Like it's been, you know what I'm saying? It's really a clash of two legendary teams, and there couldn't have been a better ending for either team than that. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, the Hardy Boys win the TNA tag titles back. You feel me? The Dudley Boys say, "Hey, let us get one more shot at that." You feel me? We're trying to go out on top. Hardy Boys like, "Hey, let's run that one more table match." In 2000, at the Royal Rumble, these two teams had the first ever tag team tables match in WWE history that the Hardy Boys won. And and just some months before, the Hardys won the first ever tag team ladder match in WWE history. Then at WrestleMania 2000, you had the first triple threat tag team ladder match in WWE history. And then that leads to TLC and all this other shit, you feel me? So what more can be said? You know what I'm saying? Like, but, it was a perfect ending. Obviously Devon's knees were screaming, obviously.
I was praying for that brother the whole match.
Whole time was whole match.
For real.
I know. Literally, testify.
Testify.
Like, I know the next morning he had a couple of those
bathtub with the Epsom salt.
No, for real.
Knees started clicking like a goddamn TV remote. Click.
I know that man. I know the man Devon was calling DDP like, "Hey, I need you to hook me up. What you got?"
Show me. Hey, show me that stretch you showed me, bro. How do I get that? Like, but nah. And shit, it's crazy. Like 30 plus years later, the Hardy Boys still doing it.
Yeah.
I think Matt said yesterday. It was either yesterday or today where he was like, today marks 33 years since they started wrestling, and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's
and
crazy.
They still doing it. Like,
yeah, because they debuted in like 92.
The fucking Swanton. One, he did not hit Devon. He missed. That's first. His legs hit Devon, but like he did not. he barely got half of that. And he also basically got concussed. I'm like, my goat is too old for this shit.
Oh my god!
Like, oh my god! Like, are y'all good?
For the love of the game.
For the love of the game.
There was a really missed opportunity though with this match, and I was talking about this, and I was kind of fixated on it, the whole build up to it. However, I kind of understand why it didn't happen, because if it did happen, the whole ending would have been given away. Literally 2 days before Bound for Glory, the Hardy Boys won the House of Glory Tag Team Championships. Then Tuesday, they won the NXT Tag Team Championships. They were already fourth rope and TNA Tag Team Champions. If they had walked out with all 4 sets of belts, the ending would have been given away so quickly.
They should have, though. They should have.
They definitely should have.
That shit would have banged. They definitely should have.
Bro, they would have been walking out like fucking Kenny Omega in like 2021 or whatever that was when he was belt collecting.
Yeah.
My goat should have done it. But no, man, I think it was a really dope, really fun match. Super heartwarming because like after the end when they won, them hugging Team 3D, the Dudleys, whatever you want to call them.
Man.
Yeah.
Handing them their boots.
Here's the thing about the boots though. I knew that Devon was going to take off his boots because like we said, I know that brother's knees were screaming. I was not expecting for Bubba to take his off until I realized, they're retiring the Dudleys.
See, I figured it would make the most sense for them to retire fully together. It would have made the most sense in the world. So I'm like, What the fuck would Bully Ray be doing after this match, other than pissing me off?
Russell and Zilla again.
Uh,
bro,
man,
bro. Hey, it's still fuck Ricochet. Because why the fuck did he interfere in that?
why?
It's all right. Zilla got it back in blood though.
Yeah,
Definitely did. Real man.
But yeah, no, it definitely was insane to watch because it was like, oh, that kind of threw me for a loop. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh, okay.
like seeing our goats hang it up is kind of crazy. Like we're the age now where like a lot of guys that we watch growing up are like, oh, so like they're seeing a lot of like goats hang it up. It's
Yeah.
like, man, like.
And then
I'm
Samoa Joe just said like yesterday,
Yeah.
as soon as his contract's over with AEW. I'm not gonna lie, Samoa Joe's last match might have to be a Ring of Honor match.
No, because like, how couldn't he have been WWE champion once? How did we fuck that up?
Man.
That
Had that man commentary in the rain jacket.
Granted, look, granted, it was AJ Styles at the height of his powers. I understand. It like that was prime SmackDown AJ. I get it. Damn it. Samoa Joe had like 4 title matches and lost every single one. Well, technically he won one, but it was by DQ.
That's such bullshit.
Like, come on, man. But yeah, our girl's getting old, man.
Yeah.
It's I hate it here.
Man. All right. Let's get into the next one. Let's talk about Trick Williams taking on Mike Santana for the TNA World Title.
Do you want to get into the call your shot, or we want to skip that one? The call your shot.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Call your shot. That was like another thing I had kind of like lost expectations for, but that was a fun match too. I kind of wanted, Nick doing it from the jump, but then like that little split with him and Frankie at the end was kind of funny, which kind of sets up to the ending of Trick and Mike. BDE appeared.
Yeah,
that was tough. Like his music hit and like had a song up, that was tough. So I legit pop for that. Like just cool seeing like how far content is taking guys now to like professional wrestling and stuff. So when he came out, I popped. That was pretty cool.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been seeing
guys,
more
real quick,
about BDE.
I'm sorry, guys. Really quick. I'm sorry. I have to go. I am very sorry. I have to go. My mother has called me 7 times.
Go ahead, you got it.
So I have to go. But obviously, great talking to you, Vaughn. I hope we have you back on at some point because I love your commentary and your points of view and everything. I hope to see you again at some point. Also.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, you guys have a great rest of the show, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace, guys.
Peace.
Peace.
All right, back to what I was trying to say. So I've been seeing more about BDE and Chris Danger and their beef in Pro Wrestling Revolver than I have his actual content, which I think says a lot. So when we were headed into the Call Your Shot gauntlet, I'm not gonna lie, I was happy that Mara Sade got her get back on Nick Nemeth because after Nick hit her with that super kick, I said fuck Nick Nemeth for like 2 weeks. But it was a really fun match. I really do like. I like how it was set up. The finish, I'm not a huge fan of the dual winners part, but because of the feuds that is set up, it's essentially the same feelings I feel about Dark State winning are the same feelings here because of what it's setting up, and just to tie it back to the end of Trick Williams and Mike Santana, the potential beef that's setting up, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I need like the in ring like stuff like with the whole Eddie Francis throwing out Rich Swann in the match. Like I said, it was fun. Like I said, just like I said, one of the matches I didn't really go in with much to think about, but as it was going, like I'm like, okay, this is fun. Like I definitely enjoyed that one.
Most definitely, AJ and if we only knew how much longer until Casey Navarro can come back and wrestle, Casey and Rich Swann turning on AJ would be beautiful storytelling, and the two of them as a babyface tag team could go crazy.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be really cool.
Yeah, but no, I'm kind of on the same boat as you. I didn't have much expectations going into it, except now in hindsight, it was really, really easy to at least have guessed that Nick was going to be the one winning.
Yeah, like in some form, fashion, Nick was walking out with the chip. So
yeah. But no, let's get to the main event. Trick Williams, Mike Santana. Man, it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. 140 fucking days.
It's been that long?
Yeah. I remember because I typed it out for the rundown video that we did. And dog, Mike finally got the chip. I'm happy for Mike. I
Yeah.
love Mike.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was just tired of seeing TNA get bitched. That was really
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, little bro.
No, for real. And so it was a great fucking match. I don't think that Mike was supposed to be leaking. So the fact that he was able to push through that,
Hmm.
also it made him look more like a badass. So that works
It
because
looked more epic, yeah. Like him leaking. Oh my
he
goodness.
came out in fucking Puerto Rican war paint. So like, oh shit, yeah. Um, and then like we have to start acknowledging the fact that it's no more LAX, no more Santana and Ortiz. Like Mike is truly shining as a singles competitor.
Yeah.
Granted, you could say what you want. He's had his demons, he's had his battles, but you have to give respect where respect is due.
Yeah.
He's he's been able to carry and shine and push the brand and the company to heights that we probably won't see the fruition of until like the next year.
Hmm.
But he's been able to put them on the pedestal where they're hanging and making some of the best product with some of the best with half of the resources.
Hmm. Yeah, I agree. Like, for me, I wasn't a big tennis guy growing up, and like I started like watch stuff here and there for like the past like 2 years. But
Yeah,
like seeing stuff with the Trick and like the merger, um, looking at like some of Mike's matches, stuff like that. Like Mike is one of like the bigger reasons why I'm like so invested now into it because man, like Mike is good, man. Like I
Mike is
said,
good.
like Vaughn the demons, like with addictions and stuff, and like to come back and do this kind of stuff, man. Like yeah, so Mike is definitely one of my faves right now in TNA. So I'm glad he got the belt. Trick had a nice little run, but I think it was time for TNA to get that lick back,
On
get that
God,
title back.
on
And,
God,
Mike's gonna have a crazy run. I can't wait to see how it goes.
man. I can't wait. I'm excited to see who his first opponent is. However,
Same, same.
I also think that Mike will probably be the one to give Joe Hendry his goodbye match whenever his contract ends, I think at the end of this year. So I
Okay.
wouldn't be surprised if they set that up.
Hmm.
Um Overall, man, I think the best part of this whole match, to be completely honest, had nothing to do with the actual match itself. It was after he won the belt and he's handing the belt to his daughter.
Man, the wrestling this week too was tugging on the heartstrings. Like seeing that, I'm just like, man, like just seeing him vulnerable like that with his daughter in the ring, like
Yeah.
he's crying, she's crying. I'm like, man, like that means something. So I'm just yeah, like I definitely was in my feels a little bit watching that.
No, for real. We're gonna go through and skip the next part of what I had planned. So let's just
Mhm.
jump right into Raw real quick. So it
Gotcha.
starts off with a IC title match between Dominic Mysterio and Penta after the shenanigans that happened last week.
Yep.
And so I'm not gonna lie. At this point, stop teasing me with Penta and the IC title if you're not gonna pull the trigger. Like I love Dom, I do,
Uh,
and I'm happy that he retained. However, stop putting Penta in title matches if we're not going to pull the trigger. That man is ready to be a champion.
yeah, he's been regular champ since he came to the door, honestly.
And I would even believe it if, because Dom's facing Dragon Lee, I think on like the 27th for the AAA title of this month.
Yeah.
If he beats Dragon Lee, Penta has to be the one to beat Dom.
Oh,
Granted,
that'd be hard. I'm sorry, that'd be hard.
no, you're fine. I think it would be great. Granted, I think they're going to protect Dom's AAA run a little bit more, not just
Mhm.
because the eyes it'll bring having Dom be the AAA champion, but because of the fact that I really, really, fully do believe that we're going to get Ray's last match with Dom for the AAA title.
Okay.
So I feel like we're that. I feel like that title is going to be protected a little bit more with Dom than necessarily the IC.
Gotcha.
So it can kind of go either way. But either way, Penta got to take the title off Dom for one of these motherfuckers. Penta needs to be a
Definitely.
champion at some point. Like, it doesn't. I'm not saying let's put the rocket on him and give him the heavyweight belt. Although that doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Yeah.
But let's at least get his foot in the door. Let's make some shake. Cause man, these two. I hate the term. I don't like the term wrestling soulmates as much. And I try not to use it. So loosely, but these two do have really good chemistry. He's also been the one that Dom has feuded the most with. I'm pretty sure over the IC belt. So there's a lot of history attached to the two of them. You know that when the two of them get in the ring, it's going to be a banger. Rusev coming out and interfering, on one hand, I do believe that like Dom's going to end up taking down both of them, and the only one that might take the belt off of Dom, or at least the IC belt, might be Finn. But I'm trying to figure out how this is all going to play out because this is starting to get a little bit more messy. It's starting to get a little bit messier.
So, yeah, I don't know. Like, my take from the match was like, I just like put some respect on Dom's name because like a lot of people
Dom
were
can
saying
go.
like, yeah, like Dom can't win out the Judgment Day of the numbers or whatever. Like, and the fact like each week he's embracing like, I mean, he's been Eddie's kid. I mean, but like the way he's winning now, like with the
Yeah.
hammer, that was slick. That was cool. Like he's getting some really good moves in with like the suicide dive, DDT, stuff like that. Like he's been hooping.
Yeah.
So it's like put some respect on Dirty Dom's name. And same thing, yeah, I think Penta definitely deserves gold super soon. Like I just wish they do something. If you don't give him like individual gold, get Lucha Bros going or something, because like the tag division in Raw sucks. So like we mentioned last week, like take the titles off Judgment Day ASAP. So um yeah, give it to something
Nah,
going
we
and like
going.
and then like you mentioned, it's just like where do we go from here? Because like I said, I can see Finn winning it off Dom. You got Rusev in the picture. Um, yeah, it's like like what's next? Like I don't know, like what's next for Dom in the IC title picture other than I guess Rusev. Like I don't know, it's cloudy right now.
It is very cloudy. You were talking about the tag titles. I find it very funny how Dom had put JD and Finn up for a title match against AJ and Dragon Lee.
Yeah,
That's funny, but that's also probably one of my most anticipated matches for next week because I know that's going to be a banger.
that's gonna be good.
Yeah. Man, this is someone who, if we're talking hometown love, and we did get a chance to talk about their match at Crown Jewel, just because it was so quick, there wasn't really that much of a giant implication. But if we're
Mhm.
talking hometown love, seeing Rhea get love in Perth like she did on Monday, going up against Kyrie,
Yeah,
beautiful. Also, after Rhea and not Oscar, after Rhea and Io got the win on Saturday, we gotta start putting together a hotline. We gotta start putting together. We gotta get Kyrie in a shelter. Please protect Kyrie because that girl got slapped.
oh my goodness, man. It's like I don't know because I feel like the crowd made it even like more impactful with their reaction. As soon
Yeah.
as she got slapped, the whole arena like I don't know, like reacted to it. So like, yeah, we need guys from help bad. Like, and it's kind of cool because like they're making EO. I'm not. I keep saying the same thing. You Oscar seem like to like this really like dirt bag hill,
Yeah.
which sets up some really good feels like down the line with her and Rhea or her and EO. Because Oscar can go in the ring obviously, but I just feel like she's lacking like character stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
her being like this dirtbag heel, like gaslighting Kyrie and abusing her, man, I'm tuned in. So
Bro,
I'm ready to see what's down the line for with Oscar.
Oscar is the dark skinned brother in the Tyler Perry movie, essentially.
Yeah,
Gaslighting.
the ball, the ball,
Yeah.
yeah,
She's gaslighting. She's lying. She's making people feel like they're not warranted, that her way is the only way. Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Tyler Perry in the back of WWE writing some of these scripts. I can already tell.
He got to.
But no, man.
So that was sick. That was sick.
It was. I think it was a really dope match. Really, really fun. I'm. I thought that the whole Rio thing was going to be just a little pocket thing for just Crown Jewel, but it seems like they might extend it a little bit further, especially after this. So
Mhm.
honestly, if they did split feuds and it was Rhea and Asuka start their own little thing with Kyrie obviously falling in and things of that nature,
Mhm.
I'm not mad at it. But let's find someone else for EO. Let's find someone
Yeah.
else to break off because it seems like now they're more so mad at Rhea than anything else. So they might need to. But however, this is personal for EO too. So it's just like I think it's kind of the same thing. Like, where's the longevity of this going? I think one way that could be kind of like cool as they go about it is like, yeah, of course, you could do and make it a just they have repetitive tag matches on each weekly program,
Yeah.
but
I'll get old.
it does and it gets old quick, dog, so quick. So it's just a thing of like, how do we move from here? How do we get because obviously these have to get split into two separate feuds. So how do we get
Mhm.
Rhea Asuka? How do we get Io Kyrie? And how do we make it so that way they're not repetitive or like there's no real like there's minimal crossover because of course they had to start the same way,
Mhm.
but that they're not just doing the same shit copy and pasting. That's kind of my concern.
I just hope with this, if they don't set up war games with the like
Oh
that.
man.
'Cause I can see a world where it's Judgment Day and Kabuki Warriors and Rio and uh Lyra and Bailey.
Yeah. Imagine Judgment Day, Kabuki Warriors, and Becky Lynch against yeah, against Rhea, Io, Becky, Bailey, Lyra, and maybe AJ Lee.
Yeah, something like that. So I'm just like you said, love, like the war games as a match at the death, but like it's time to give it up. Like, like give me my
I'm
Brown
telling y'all,
Wars
just
back.
bring back bragging rights, bring back Brand Warfare.
Yeah. So, but overall, solid, and I'm more excited to see where it goes from here. And like you said, I want some more solo action than like the consistent tag team stuff every single week.
Yeah. Um, I think just the biggest downfall of like Raw is the repetitiveness in a lot of its storylines and things of that nature. Which, granted, of course,
Yeah.
it has to happen, but there's no real like I can predict at this point Raw episodes. Speaking of predictability, so LA Knight, Punk, Jay
Speaking of
Uso.
predictability, good segue.
Oh, because this was so fucking predictable. This was gonna happen. Um, for the number one contender spot, man, I'll say the way that they welcomed out Punk, oh, beautiful. That, that motherfucker almost broke character.
Yeah.
Oh man, that shit was like when Edge did Grand Slam Mexico or was it Grand Slam Australia for AEW and they sang
Mm,
his whole fucking theme song. Oh
mm.
my god, that
I
shit
think
was
my Australia got things I'm talking about. Yeah,
yeah.
man. Like I said, I'm glad the result happened the way it happened. Like I'm glad Punk won because Punk's like my personal goat. So I
Yeah.
mean, the reception he got and like him like winning the end, I'm happy, especially with like the way the show ended. Cause I feel like he definitely might be next in line for the title,
I think so
based on
too.
that. So, um, but nah, yeah, like the match, it was cool. Like I said, it's just typical Monday night main
Plus,
event type of shenanigans.
I think him losing it progresses a couple of things. It
Uh,
progresses Jay falling off the rails and him having to
yep.
fully turn heel before he gets the belt back and things of that nature. I
Mm.
think that it makes. I think the only person that potentially could get lost in the shuffle is LA Knight. But honestly,
He always does.
after after this fucking vision split that we're going to talk about in a little bit, I think there's a perfect place for him to fall in. Not saying that he should join division, but let's just jump ahead a little bit. So
Mm.
the whole thorough line of the episode of Raw is Seth talking about how much he loves Paul after the win, how much he loves Braun after the win, how much he loves Bronson after the win. He's really putting them over. And it was at this point I realized some shit was going to happen.
Yeah.
So at the end of the segment, when at the end of the segment, when Seth tries to get the jump on everybody, there's all standing tall, and then Braun turns to Seth and spears the fuck out of him. And so I was like, oh shit. Oh shit.
Man, like once he like walked off to the turnbuckle, I'm like, okay, something's cooking up. He's hearing voices. They're
Yeah.
getting pretty loud. Turns around, takes off, and I'm like, oh, this is getting good. Like we're in end games now. So like,
Like, I feel like what was I saying? I truly feel like we knew this was coming at some point. Like I knew that Braun was gonna eventually have to turn on
oh,
Seth and
definitely.
get the belt. But dude, this was so like premeditated, so unpredictable, and I love it because I now don't know exactly where the fuck this is gonna go. I
At
don't know
all.
if they're gonna bring another piece in. I don't know if it's just gonna be the two of them and Heyman. Like when Bronson then decided to agree and then Tsunami Seth, I was like,
It's
oh,
happening. It's
this isn't
happening.
no lone wolf. This is a united front. And again, based off the fact of last week, them telling Seth, hey, if you don't win, you're going to lose the faith of everyone in the division. It's so funny. It's so funny. Because he got the win and this happened anyway. Granted, if you believe what the dirt sheets are saying, Seth might be out with injury, so that might be a probability, and they had to move this up about like a year. So
Mhm.
cool, I get it with the outside context, but from a story perspective, it's funny and it's unpredictable and it's interesting. It's brought something interesting that I've been missing from the division. Because again, like I said, after Seth got the belt,
Mhm.
they haven't been looking the most dominant.
At all.
Seth definitely isn't looking dominant now, but you know, Braun and Bronson are.
Yeah.
Bronson just fucking pinned Roman.
Hmm.
Braun is oh my god, dude!
Like I
Like
saw a stat. They said within this year he pinned Roman, Seth, and Randy Orton, Bronson Reed.
yeah,
So like, I mean, like we put that, but I'm like, man, I didn't know he was putting down bodies like that. So like, I don't know. Like I said, with the whole, like I said, because it kind of for me it was super quick too. So I'm like thinking like, what's the play? But like I said, I think within the short time frame of like the vision being a thing, I do think Seth was able to put them over in that short time frame to where I
absolutely.
mean, Braun main event heel already, Bronson upper mid main event heel from the last feud he had with Seth. So I
Mm.
feel like definitely with this right here is giving like more heat and definitely like a lot more of a push for them to like be in like the main event scene. So like you look everything like I'm now ready to see like what's next. Like who gets the belt? Who's Braun's first rivalry? You know what's Bronson going to do? What's Heyman going to say next week? Like I'm like really curious to see like what do we get now with the vision.
I
Since then,
can't wait for their promo segment next week, though.
like they got some steam now. 'Cause like I said last week, they were getting kind of stale, so they got some steam. So like I'm man, like just put the strap on Braun. Like I don't care. Give the Braun.
Yeah, honestly, if it was Braun versus Punk at
Oh my
Saturday night's
god.
main event for the
Yeah.
strap, I would say let Punk win,
Yeah.
but I think that could be a really dope match.
Yeah. That would be really pretty cool.
All right, real quick, we're gonna go and do something. We're gonna go and do something. We're gonna switch gears because I'm
Mhm.
flopping things around. Before we get into NXT, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna play grids one more time. This is starting to become a weekly segment on this podcast, and I'm not gonna lie, I love it because we either embarrass ourselves or we do really fucking well. So we're gonna see how this goes here.
I mean, we did pretty good last week. I mean,
We did. Give me one. Let me go ahead and see if I can share. There we go. My screen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time tuning into us or just have been out of the loop the past couple weeks, for anyone that doesn't know, we have been having some fun playing some online games called Wrestle Play, and this time we are going to do the Wrestle Play grids. Shout out to Dante on deck for kind of inspiring this. I'm going to keep doing this for the next couple weeks until people already know I've kind of like taken this idea from him. Well, been inspired by. Let's put a little remix on it.
yeah, inspiration, a little bit inspo.
Exactly. So we're gonna get into WrestlePlay grids, and basically for anyone that doesn't know, WrestlePlay grids is essentially a daily challenge that where we have to compete to fill in 9 wrestlers who fit both the row and the column criteria. So let's get on into it. Now, For the rows, we have current SmackDown, NXT 2018,
Ooh.
and a NXT champion. For the columns, we have a U.S. champion, a member of the Wyatt Six, and a wrestler from.
In England.
All right, let you go first, Vaughn. Who you got?
All right, let's go NXT champion, USA champion. Let's go Shinsuke.
Okay, I will go NXT champion and US champion. Let's go, Sami Zayn.
Hmm. All right, let's go. Um, well, let's go Y6 the current SmackDown. Let's go Joe Gacy.
Yeah. Um, NXT 2018 roster and US champion. Let's see. The Samoa Joe? Was Samoa Joe around for 20? No, he was not around for 2018.
Um,
I'm trying to think. Oh wait, Apollo Crews might have been. Dang, no.
oh, was US champion.
Completely forgot that he was until just now. Andrade was US champion, right?
No,
No.
I don't think so. Was he? Oh,
Hey, hey. Even the broken
hey,
clock is right twice a day.
it worked out.
All right.
um, let's see. Let's go wide six NXT 2018. Oh my God. Uh, Nikki Cross.
There we go. And I'm gonna fill out the row. Wide six, NXT champion. Let's go, Bo Dallas.
Oh, was NXT champion? That's what I forgot all about.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now the English, who we got?
All right. Geez. Let's go. Man. I'm buttoning like people from England right now. Let's go England and 2018.
Hmm.
Uh, man, I'm butting right now.
All right, let me fill in for you here.
Yeah, that's what you.
Let's
Yeah.
go England and current SmackDown, Kit Wilson.
Oh yeah, sure.
I also forget sometimes that Pretty Deadly is a thing. No
Yeah, like I'm
offense to
blanking.
Pretty Deadly.
NXT England is Pete Dunne from England?
I believe so. Yep.
Okay.
NXT champion from England. Fuck. This should be easier. This should be easier than I thought.
Yeah, like
Oh,
I'm blanking like I'm from England for some
yeah,
reason.
I'm blanking as fucking out too. What the fuck? Pete Dunne.
Did Breeze blank?
Tyler is not from England. All right. The fuck? From England has been the NXT champion. No, Finn's from Scotland.
Oh man, I am blanking right now.
Yeah, no. I was my dumbass typed in Tony Storm, but like I wasn't thinking NXT UK.
Yeah.
And also
Ooh,
she's Australian.
that's hard.
This is NXT champion from England. Who the fuck is English? I've never got the NXT championship right now. Drew's from Scotland.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Um.
Who the actual fuck?
Yeah,
Now
I'm blanking right now.
hold up. We gonna get this. We gonna get this motherfucker because I'm not do it. Uh, I know Wade Barrett was the winner of season 1 of NXT, but I guess that never made
Yeah.
him NXT champion, right?
I was thinking Wade too, but yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Maybe we'll give it a try. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Nope.
It would have made him yeah, no. What the fuck? What the fuck? Not no,
We
not
were flying
Lara.
through this too, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, for
It's like we go through it all and then all right. No, I'm gonna try Pac just cause fuck it. Oh shit!
There we go.
There we go.
Hey.
Cool.
92%.
Could have had us finish this in like 2 minutes earlier.
Hey, but last week 89, this time 92%. And we getting better. So
Okay. All right. All right. Now that we got that out the way, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Hopefully you played along. If you were watching or if you were listening, you played along as well. Whole lot of fun. We're gonna do it again next week. But now let's hop into NXT, man, because we got the return of a guy who has been making a name for himself for years outside of the WWE system since he got released. And honestly, I am so happy that he came back. The show opened up with a match between Matt Cardona, formerly known
woo,
as Zack
woo,
Ryder,
woo.
whoa, against Josh Briggs. And I'm not gonna lie, man. Every time these motherfuckers in the performance center say Briggs go away, it's funny as hell.
I feel bad. I feel so, Josh Riggs can wrestle.
He
He's just
can.
he's just a bad character worker. Like, but in the ring he can go. So I feel bad. But overall, like you said, it was nice to see Matt Cardona, Mr. Independent, seeing himself come back. He's like his first match back in NXT in what, like over what, a couple
It's got to be like
years.
over 5 years or something like that.
Yeah, so just to see him back on like that'll be programming in the ring was super cool. Um, like I said, a decent match. Like I
Yeah,
said,
like 5 years.
yeah, I think now for the most part, like with everything so far, I'm like, what's next? Like, I want to see more Cardona. Like get Cardona to NXT. You know, the right
I think he could
keep him
definitely
rolling.
have. Yeah, I think the way how, like Rique was saying, with the merger and everything being so synchronous now
Yes,
between TNA and NXT, I think there's so much possibility for things, man. Like, it's gonna be insane. And plus, we have the possibility for now so many new feuds, dude. Because like, could you imagine
so
Matt
many.
Cardona? I think I talked about this a couple weeks ago. Matt Cardona going up against Ethan Page for the title would be fun. Like,
Because even the storyline they got with like Chelsea Green, she was in his corner with like the whole stuff with Taking on the Heights. Like that
yeah.
can be a little cool story right there. So yeah, that'd be super cool as well.
Dude, it's just a whole lot of it's a whole lot of fun going on now with NXT. Speaking of just the match in and of itself, it felt so satisfying when I saw him hit that radio silence on Josh Briggs.
Oh my God. No man. Yeah, me flashbacks.
Mind you, like sadly Matt didn't come out with the win, but it also sets up Josh in a really good place where it's like he's beating like yeah, he took the loss from Javon, but he's beating dudes from TNA and he set himself in a pretty good place within the NXT hierarchy where it's like I could see him getting himself back into title contention and being like the first proper feud after Ricky handles his stuff with Trick Williams and hopefully
Mhm.
gives Trick his goodbye match
Yeah.
on NXT. Like I could see that
Yeah.
being the first like full feud.
Yeah. And even then, like I say, that'd be pretty sick too, just like from an in-ring perspective. I just hope when it does come time for that to happen, that Briggs is ready because Ricky is going to eat him alive on the mic. So I just hope he's backstage or some rap saying because man, like I just hope he don't go out there and embarrass himself if that was to come to fruition.
Yeah, no, Ricky would absolutely slaughter him on the mic.
Like so, but nah, overall, it was cool. It was cool.
It was. Um then we had Blake Monroe go up against Zarya because I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm starting to think that Blake Monroe should definitely be the next North American Women's Champion.
Yeah, I
Like
agree.
I can fully see it. We had a creative finish to this match with how Blake Monroe, after Sol Ruka like stormed out to help out Zarya, her
Mm.
stealing Sol's hairpin and stabbing Zarya.
That was funny.
It's
That
funny
was
and it's
funny.
incredibly creative.
Yeah, like I've never seen a win by somebody getting stabbed in the neck with a hairpin. So yeah, that was a cool little finish.
Yeah, and so also them calling her finisher the glamour shot, even though that was definitely Tyler Breeze's finisher's name, is funny as hell.
Oh, you're right. It was.
Yeah, but the thing is that I'm pretty sure Tyler gave Blake his blessing because I think Tyler works backstage as a NXT writer now.
Yeah. So that's cool though. That's really cool. But oh, like I said, I'm just glad we got like a Zarya solo entrance. 'Cause I love like Zarya's entrance. Like,
It's so cinematic, dog. It's very
yeah,
Mad Max reminiscent.
yeah. So like, I don't know. Like, I want a lot more from Zarya. I feel like Zarya. I mean, they're a tag team with her and Solo. I just feel like Zarya just feels like so sidekick, and like Zarya is so good. So just give me like more solo Zarya stuff. I'm like everyone else. I went for the split. I think you say Zarya's on the slime out, so for the belt. When we
Oh,
send Solo
absolutely.
to the main roster. So I want some more like solo Zarya stuff because like she has a spear and an F5. Like I want to see more of that. So I mean,
Yeah.
you like the solo stuff for her.
And besides, I think when it comes to Zarya, dog, like it's a thing where like how do I word it? Like there's so much animosity between them right now, storyline wise. Like they're cool, they're trying their best to keep it chill. And like Soul was like, "Hey, I'm sorry that like I was trying to go after the NXT Women's Championship. You should take my spot in the Battle Royale." And then automatically Zarya decides to hop out of the Battle Royale.
That yeah, that was I don't like that.
I I, I I agreed with Booker T when he said that that was the stupidest decision he's seen in a little minute.
Like I get it, but like, come on now, you didn't whine about one of your spot.
Yeah.
She a little beat up. You got the ring now. She be like,
This is no for real. You got beat up so that way she could win how many times?
yeah, exactly. And like I said, Soul trying to be Mercedes over here, sold 3 belts. So
No,
I
for real. Soul 3 belts is funny as shit.
mean,
Um, dude, so much was happening. Also, Dark State got the tag team division at NXT shook up, dog, because they over the Culling, Chase U, and Hank and Tank all fighting for the next spot for what happens after Halloween Havoc between Dark State and the Hardys, which is an insane. It's insane to think we're getting that match not once but twice.
yeah.
So, the Culling, I believe, is very like in ring talented. Chase U, we were talking about this before we started recording. They can go. Hank and Tank have shown so much character in the ring.
Oh my God, they're so good too.
Yeah, like this was a really, really good. Like I wanted this match to go a little bit longer because of just how well they all were cooking.
Mm.
However, I'm not. I'm the ending had me a little surprised and very, very excited because I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a fan of OTM, but I believe in the potential of OTM. I think that there is a gimmick there, and also I'm down to see any brother win.
Yeah,
So when they came back, interfered, and completely knocked the shit out of everybody, and then they had that edge where they were like, "Hey, bring the camera here. We come in, we taking it all." Blah blah blah. I was like, "Oh, so we're establishing the tag team division more. This is what we're doing. We're actually starting." I feel like someone's been noticing the criticism that, like, damn, y'all just didn't give a fuck about the tag division when
at all.
Braxium left.
Yeah. So, but no, same thing. Like I said, like the match was really good before that happened. Like I said, all the guys that were running around looking pretty good. I was a Hank and Tank. I don't say hater, but I didn't really care for them until they
Hmm.
got the title, and then like watching them like actually go in the ring. So I'm like, yeah, I'm basically I've been the supporter ever since they got the title. But yeah, OTM, I just hope they do something with them. 'Cause like I said, anytime I see a brother on the screen, I want the brother to win.
Yeah,
Um, it's just one of those things where I hope they do something with them character wise. It's like I feel like for a lot of black talent or brown talent, they get the angry aggressive
yeah.
character.
And
So I
then,
want more than just them being angry and aggressive. Give me like some plot. Give me something to care about.
oh God. And then they were just in the background for Jada Parker when they first appeared. So now
Yeah.
it's kind of like, oh, Jada's definitely moved on from y'all, but like, what the fuck are y'all gonna do now?
Yeah, like give me something I should care about, like I said, because like even with a Hale character, the aggressive character, like give me some plot, like give me something to care about. So
Yeah.
if they give me something to care about and something to follow with them, hey, I can see OTM going pretty far.
And besides, um, I think next week we've got OTM versus Hank and Tank, I believe.
And that should be fun. That's gonna be
Yeah,
hard hitting. That's gonna be hard hitting. I
yeah,
can't for
that's
that
gonna
one.
be. That's going to be very, very funny. So I'm excited to see how that goes. I'm excited that we're finally like pushing and making the oh, excuse me, we're finally pushing and making the tag division NXT actual like priority.
Yeah.
Now, man, we had the 20-woman battle royale for the number one contender spot to JC Jane's title. Mind
Mm-hmm.
you, we didn't see JC Jane, or at least I don't think we saw JC Jane like actually in the Performance Center. We saw the segment that Fatal Influence filmed. Mind you, I'm pretty sure this was a taped uh episode of NXT because they've been doing house
The
shows like
traveling, right?
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that could be it. Or maybe it's a thing where it was affected by the fact that I think JC may have suffered an injury at one of the live events, so we'll see.
Oh, really? Okay. I mean, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll be on Twitter too much, dog. That's essentially it.
Oh, good.
But the 20-woman battle royale had to be probably the most fun of the night.
Yeah.
However, I got on Twitter. Speaking of Twitter, I got on Twitter, and when people were asking who should win, I was manifesting a win for either Mara Sade because they're having TNA talent come in,
Mm-hmm.
or Lash Legend. One day, my girls will get what they deserve.
They
However,
will one day.
we did get a cute moment between the two of them where they still had sisterhood, even between enemy lines or across enemy lines, whatever you want to call it.
Mm.
Um, what did you think of the Royale?
That's pretty good. Like I originally going in thought, um, when they showed, I'm blanking, Jordan Grace come out and I heard that theme and everything. I'm like, okay, Jordan's winning it. Because at first I had either Jordan or Lola Vice, since Lola already has like beef with with JC Jane. So I'm
Yeah,
thinking, okay, they get something going with that. And then, oh, I said a fun match at the spot between Lash and and so, Mara. You had some good showing from like some of the TNA talent. I'm blanking on their names, but they were the pink. I'm sorry, like I forget their names right now. They're
the
wearing,
inspiration.
yeah, Inspiration's looking pretty good out there. Jada Parker crashed out after getting eliminated.
When
Kehlani,
Lash eliminated Jaden Parker, I started laughing, dog.
I was geeking
They are not gonna let their beef die.
at all, and I'm for it. Like, let them keep going at it.
Same.
Um, Kehlani thought she was Kofi, got humbled real quick by Jordan.
Bro,
Um,
the way Jordan kicked the shit out of her so quick.
I was geeking, so like it was a fun match. Like, anytime I'm like invested, I'm laughing. Like I mean, like all the emotions. It was a pretty good match. Like for Tuesday night battle royale, it was pretty cool. I did not see Tatum Paxi win. Like once it got down to like the final four, I was thinking either Izzy, Dame, or Jordan, because Izzy's been getting a lot of like camera time and like a lot of like in ring time too, and she's looking good, like really good. So I'm thinking you run Izzy or Jordan, but Tatum Paxi winning, I'm like, makes sense. Halloween Havoc, she's the spooky character on
Yeah.
NXT. So I feel like they did like a real like cool gimmick match with her probably around that time because it fits her character. So overall, solid. I wasn't really happy for the winner at first, but since with Halloween Havoc, it makes a lot of sense just because she's the range character, and I feel like it makes a lot more sense for her to have a big match at Halloween Havoc.
Plus, having Lyra come out to celebrate afterwards was kind of funny, and it also progresses the storyline of like, oh, when's Izzy gonna betray Tatum and to help push her on objectives, blah blah blah, things of that
Mhm.
nature. Like the fact that we're building up Tatum to be someone who can again take on a JC Jane, the current
Mhm.
NXT Women's Champion, things like that. It says a lot for how the story's gonna go down.
Like I said, I'm curious to see how that Izzy and Lyra stuff go because, like, I'm not gonna lie, you give me Izzy and Lyra, I'm too done.
No,
So
for real.
yeah, like so overall it was fun. Like I said, you got the the best women's division in the world. So I mean, it was cool, a nice showing.
No, for real. All right. So real quick, I want to run through Dynamite because I'm gonna be so for real. There isn't much in my mind from a 3 hour broadcast that as far as story progressions, really, really good matches. But from a story progression,
Nothing.
was not much to really talk about, especially for a go home show. So it's kind of like half we'll probably talk about when we talk about Wrestle Dream next week, and then the other half uh sorry, you'll just have to check the Wrestle Dream predictions video or something like that. We'll probably mention it all. Because content will be coming all weekend, even though I'm not doing shit all weekend because I'm going to be celebrating my birthday. But
Happy birthday!
Thank you. But what was I going to say? As far as Dynamite, we had the Darby Allin and John Moxley segment setting up their I Quit match. The fact that, in storyline perspective, Pac infiltrated a federal prison to attack Darby Allin. What the fuck it's very interesting, and it was a very cool segment. And it reminded me that Pac is fucking yoked. But what the fuck?
How do you get back there? Like.
And the funny thing is, I was watching with my partner, and my partner doesn't watch AEW as regularly as I do. So the whole time, they were asking, okay, so what's Moxley's character? What's Darby's character? Why are they in a prison? I was like, I wish I could fucking tell you. I think they just found a cool set and called it a day.
What was he in prison for? Because he attacked Moxley at the Comic-Con, maybe? Is that the reason why he was in the prison?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, maybe that was probably it.
But, like, how does Pac get back there? Like, I don't know. It didn't make sense. But, like, I mean, it was cool. It was an intense conversation. I mean, it kind of got a little corny because he kept saying, I'm going to take this AEW flag and I'm going to choke you with it. And it was one of the things where, like, it's okay to not be like we said earlier, the brand guy. Like, we know where you are. Like, we know what show you're on. Like, we get it, you know. But pretty intense. Like, Pac was beating the crap out of Darby in that room.
Dog shit, dog. When the blood started wiping against the glass, I said, "Oh, he's done."
Yeah. So, like I said, it was a cool, intense moment. So I definitely like. I guess from that show, that's like one of my highlights outside the ring because like just that intense moment of the conversation between the two, and then like got Pac just appearing in prison, beating him up behind the glass. So
yeah,
it was a pretty cool segment.
And then we also had going through segments that had like story implications. We had the interview with Renee between Chris Statlander and Tony Storm before their match on Saturday. That was a really interesting. I was about to say good, but no, I think interesting is a more particular word there because they have this really, and I thought about this. How long is the Tony Storm character going to go? How long is the time with Tony Storm character going to last? Because I think now that the belt has been dropped, we're kind of on the tail end here. We have to.
No, it's timeless.
But I think it's the thing, like, she shouldn't be back in a title match so soon. Like, yeah, the rematch needs to happen, or the 101 needs to happen to properly cement Chris as the top of the women's division at AEW right now. But also, dog, that would have been the perfect time to write Tony off of TV and just have her take some time. So that way, the next time she comes back, it's a huge, grand, like...
Yeah.
So Tony has this problem, and I said the same thing when Mox came back immediately after losing at All In. Tony has a problem writing his favorites off of TV. Has to, absolutely has to. But no, I think. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I was just thinking, like you said, like the whole like right now thing. Maybe at Wrestle Dream, you know, go ahead up and do predictions. Maybe if she lose that Wrestle Dream, then they can have some time for her to disappear and then come back for that, you know, that big rock. Like you said, I just feel like the character's like, I don't know, the talent don't hit as hard with the belt. At least like for me and surviving the scene, you know, trying to catch back up on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just I don't know. Like Tony's still good, obviously, but like I don't know, just that that belt was made for her. I don't know. Like how about the belt just seems odd.
And she even said that in the segment. She said, "When you think of that belt, you think of it around my waist." That's a crazy bar.
Yeah, facts.
So, yeah.
So
I'm not mad at it, man.
It was cool. Like I said, went from that, then they went to the ring to fight. They were scrapping a little bit. Just the ending just threw me off, but everything else from like the interview to the crash out, the fighting was pretty cool.
No, you're fully right. It definitely weirded me out too because why are y'all both trying to hit each other with the bell, but then not taking the shot? Like I get it, y'all are both baby faces, and y'all want to cement that, but it's like, dog, there are other ways you could have done that. There are so many other ways.
You could end that like just a forward kiss and walk out the ring.
Yeah.
Lame. But that is me, I guess.
And then to end Dynamite, because they did Dynamite and Collision the same fucking night. I'm not gonna lie, Tony Khan, we gotta figure out the programming. Because we
That's too
have these
much.
long ass broadcasts. We had Title Tuesday that was like 3 hours or 2.5. We had this that was we had this that was 3 hours because y'all wanted to make a giant go home show. Hangman Adam Page on commentary. Samoa Joe and the Ops went up against LFI. Samoa Joe and the Ops still won. So if that didn't already confirm to me that Hangman Adam Page is definitely winning on Saturday, I don't know what else hell
Yeah.
else he did. Especially seeing as how LFI jumped Samoa Joe and the Ops literally after they won. So Samoa Joe's going in storyline wise, battered and beaten. I was like, all right. Yeah, Hangman Adam Page is definitely probably winning this one, but I'm gonna be so like transparent. As far as this episode of AEW Dynamite and Collision, there wasn't much going on, but I did try my best to like get the important parts for you guys so I can come on here talk about it. Wasn't my favorite showing of the week. Wasn't my favorite. It honestly wasn't my favorite showing from any company of this week. To be completely honest. But still solid. I'm still excited to go into Wrestle Dream. So I'm very, very interested to see how this plays out.
Yeah, same. Like, so especially me trying to get back to AEW. Like I said, whenever AEW, they're gonna always give me like some good grabs. So like, I'm excited.
Girl,
Wrestle Dream, just for the grabs. Even though I don't know what's going on story wise, I'm excited to see the matches and like the in-ring stuff. So I'm definitely tuned in this weekend for that. And whenever the predictions, like, let me know. So I want to be kind of a part of it. So just let me know.
I got you. But yeah, the Claudio. I think my favorite match out of the 3 hours that I watched was the Claudio Castagnoli match against. I would think it was Roderick Strong.
Yeah, Roger Strong. Yep,
Yeah,
that was a good one.
that was probably my favorite match of it all because I
Yeah,
did not realize that was their first time going up against each other, which makes sense given their career trajectories. But I was like, damn, this
chemistry
should
was good.
happen a long ass time ago.
Yeah, chemistry was really good.
Yeah, and
So
then Orange Cassidy went up. Orange Cassidy and was it Kyle O'Reilly? I think went up against.
I didn't watch the list. I'm not gonna lie to
Yeah,
you.
I'm trying to remember, but there was a Kyle O'Reilly and Orange Cassidy match that was really, really good. I forgot who the fuck they went up against again.
Mhm.
Tony, if you try, I don't know what it is. The difference between AEW doing 3 hour programming and SmackDown being 3 hours when there's 3 hours is two completely different experiences in my mind. I can remember every story beat for SmackDown. I cannot for AEW, and it's not even a matter of fact of tribalism because it's literally just a matter of fact of dog. What the fuck is up with the pacing of some of these shows?
Yeah.
But no, man, I ain't gonna hold you. Let's go ahead, put a bow on this. It's been a great fucking
Mhm.
episode. Vaughn, of course, thank you for coming back. Do me a favor, shout out the social, shout out everything.
Once again, catch me on Twitter. I made a mistake. My Twitter is not Mo Vaughn, it's Move Vaughn, MOV_Vaughn. And
Mhm.
then Instagram, Mo Vaughn, TikTok, Mo Vaughn as well. I want to update some wrestling content real soon. So listening, go ahead and check it out. Big things coming soon. So I appreciate Top Rope for having me. Like I said, that can be the last time. If they got room for me, I'm here. So just appreciate y'all boys like always, man. It's been fun. Until next time.
Of course, of course, of course. And ladies and gentlemen, like always, it's the EST, the DMV, the Rated S Superstar, the Chocolate City Saint, the Bajan Bulldozer, the Cameroonian Nightmare, the Potter of all worlds, the left hand of destruction. It's your boy Steph. And like always, we are over the top rope. This is episode 20. Peace.
Peace.